So to wrap everything up, guys.
Okay. You want to wrap it up? Before we wrap it up.
Okay, hi guys. Welcome to today's video. Thank you so much for clicking this video. If you are new here, feel most welcome and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And if you're coming again, welcome to another episode. Yes, so today guys, I have my friend here. I have Leo. For those who don't know him, you can introduce yourself again.
Yes, hello guys, my name is Leo Omwa. I've been there before, and if you are new here, thank you very much for subscribing to this channel, and let's learn together.
Yeah, so guys, in today's video we are going to talk about lessons that are important in our day-to-day life. Yeah, that's what we're going to talk about, so stay tuned and let's begin. So Leo, growing up to now, is there any lessons that you've learned?
Yes, lessons are many. There are many lessons I've learned, and in life, you must have lessons. It is not just playing. There's suffering, there's enjoyment. So all these, when we bring them together, there's at least a lesson you can buy from them. Because life is a journey, and in a journey there kuna ile mlima na mabonde. So there are those mountains, those plains. That is where we derive the lessons.
The lessons from. Yeah, so let us discuss some of the lessons that you've learned. It's just going to be a discussion, like an interactive talk, not like an interview.
Yes.
Yeah, so lesson number one that you've learned so far.
Yes, lesson number one, I think in life you must expect disappointments and betrayals.
Yeah, true.
There's always a betrayal in the city somewhere, or somebody must be disappointed. This happens when you have your full trust, 100% trust on somebody,
people,
and also when you're much dependent, and you depend on people for your survival. What if the one you depend
one day just decides to cut off,
or kuna kukufa pia, because the life is not guaranteed. Maybe you are depending on somebody, then is not there tomorrow. How will you survive? And betrayals in the city, immediately we get betrayed by our friends.
Yeah, right. People we think they are close to us.
Yeah, they are close to us.
And they're the people who disappoints us the most.
That person that you trust the most, expect him or her to disappoint you the worst. Yes.
True. So have you ever been disappointed, like this one that you really remember?
Disappointments. I've many disappointments. I've been disappointed both by family members, by friends and relatives, and when you're friends and expect disappointments. Disappointments where you agree on certain things and they fail to turn out and to turn up for what you agreed upon. So that is disappointment. So I've been disappointed by both family, friends, and all the people around me.
That you can't even finish the story.
I can't even finish the story. Yes.
Well, it's okay. Even I have been disappointed by so many people in different circumstances. Just as long as you trust somebody, as long as there is trust, always be prepared to get disappointed and be ready to accommodate that change, that situation, because it's bound to happen. Yeah.
And you can also experience disappointments and betrayal in love.
Yeah, in love.
For example, those people who believe in love, and maybe you have somebody you pretend to love each other. I can advise you as early as now this. Expect disappointments.
Yeah.
Yes. Because what you expect of them is not what they will really bring out.
It's usually different. What it is, it is not what it is, and what And it's not it's what it is.
What you think it is not it.
That's it. And what you think it's it. That's not it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in life is I think friend factor can play a major role in somebody's development. The kind of friends you're working with
can influence your life.
The kind of people who surround you, because they influence much of your decisions. And hiyo ndio sasa ina affect sana mama comrades and those are
it's an issue in a youth's life. It's an issue
because the major problem here is peer pressure. You do something because you have friends, you've seen your friends doing it, and no, so the friend factor, the kinds of friends you have, they will determine a lot in your life. Yes, because now we are here, we are studying. Where do you expect to get your job from?
It's the connection you are building now. If you build the wrong friendship, the wrong energy around you.
Yes, so either build, invest in correct friendhood and enjoy the fruits later, or join the other side and suffer for your life.
Yeah, decision. And there is also the aspect of decision making while picking your friends.
Yes.
You should be intentional about that.
Yeah, there are people now, they are suffering because of their friends. At the same time, we have people, they are at greater levels because they got connected with their friends. Yes.
Yeah.
So friend factor is a lot to consider.
Guys, hope you are still following this. It's a very encouraging moment, a very educative moment. Yeah, hope you are still listening. So far, you've learned about disappointment,
and betrayals.
You've also learned about friendship. Yeah, another lesson.
Now, this is when I joined campus now, it taught me a lot on being independent. Yes.
Yeah.
Like for the first lesson, I said disappointment. It's from the disappointment I had from the family's friend and those other people that made me to start depending on myself. Yes. So I came up with this mechanism of getting something small to sustain me, and now there's a lesson. So friends, if you're still depending on somebody for something, or you're in school depending 100% depending on your parents, your guardians, your friends for your sustainability here,
it's dangerous.
It will come to that point when you will get disappointed, and then you will start from zero.
You will start situations like depression and all that.
So at least I'm advising you to, after expecting disappointments, can you come up with measures to
work on on yourself to be independent and to
at least don't have that 100 dependency. Hata ukitaka kununua kalamu comrade, unapiga simu nyumbani.
Sina kalamu.
And you're above 20. So that's another lesson. It is important to depend on yourself. Yes.
On my part, I really learned about independence at a very, very young age. I know most people who know me don't know this, but I really learned independence when I was in around class 6, 7, when you could face certain challenges and you didn't know how to express them to somebody who you didn't have that listening ear. So you could struggle with it, and I think that really shaped my independent side. And it has really helped me a lot to some extent, this aspect of being independent. So it's a very good thing to practice. Try it.
And also, another lesson, this all applies majorly on entrepreneurs. It's all about taking risk. Some of us, we fear for the unknown. Unaogopa kitu haujui. So you want to start, for example, your business, then because of the fear of the unknown, you fail to start it. So at least my friends learn to take risk, and in risk taking, it's either you succeed or you fail.
There is always a probability of failure and success.
Yes.
And you should be ready for both.
You should be ready for both. And ndio unaweza kaa hapo, you sit on your talent or your abilities, then you will regret later.
Like you keep pushing, like I'll do it tomorrow, the other day. You keep procrastinating.
Stop it. because me I'm a risk taker, but I'm a politician. You know, politics, you have to spend. You campaign, but what will happen after you losing?
You really have to think about that.
You really have to think about it, because you can't in an election context. We can't have two winners. One and the other one must fail. And I failed. So the question you should ask me is how I survived the stress after failing.
That will be we'll also do another episode about that.
So friends, don't be afraid of taking risk. Those people you are hearing their story, they're somewhere they are holding big offices, at least at some point when they began. They
have a story how they started. It wasn't easy.
Yes, and it is all about risk taking.
To take risk.
Yes.
So friends, it just doesn't fall on a silver platter. You have to take risk if you want to achieve greater things. You have to push yourself. When you get disappointment, you must also learn to pick yourself and continue, because there is no other way. That's the way.
And that will be the only solution for our youths here, because majority of us are just studying. We are in school. We expect our employment to come from the government, either the national government or the county governments, and we expect we go outside there. We expect just empty offices for us to be employed. Let me tell you, majority of us will find ourselves in these businesses, and so it is better we start early.
We start now. The future is now.
And it's all about risk taking. Take a risk, start your business, earn your salary, earn your money, and you will enjoy it.
Yes, in future you will see the fruits.
Yes.
Yeah. And by that, actually, a short story, there was this person I met, and he was telling me about the way he fears our generation. In terms of employment and all that. He was like, the youths of nowadays doesn't want to take risk. They want everything already quoted, everything already in the final stage of production.
Stage of swallowing.
Yes, they only want to swallow. They doesn't want to chew. So I think it's a challenge, but you need to challenge yourself and take that risk, because opportunities are outside. And another important lesson that I've learned is about not judging people based on what you are seeing. You don't know what they are going through. I used to be a victim of that. I used to judge people a lot. Like, when I even see a street kid, I will just have something to say about them.
You criticize even the need.
Yes. Imagine I was a victim of that. I was really into it. But later on, I've come to realize that you don't need to judge people without listening to their stories. You don't know what's lying there, what's the deep part of it.
Of their story.
Yeah.
You know, people are good at pretending. Like for me now, you can't just study what I'm going through now by just looking at my face. And let's stop judging a book by its cover. You see somebody appear jovial, and then you think he or she is undergoing pleasures. You know, some of these people, they are undergoing through a lot. Yes.
And they are hiding their difficult times with smile.
With smile. Behind that smile is a sad story to tell. Yes. So judging. But why do you judge?
I think it's because I didn't have any experience. As you see, some things you learn by experience.
Yes.
Yeah. So after experiencing some things, I realized that you can't judge anybody, because there was a point in my life where I was really judged by so many people. Yeah. And after that, once you are in that position, you understand what the others feel, what someone else would feel about it. Yeah. So for example, you see somebody walking with a torn skirt and you start
laughing.
Yeah, and you say that, so this girl, she couldn't find a nice dress to wear. You don't even know if that's the only skirt she had. Yeah. So it really took me time, but I am glad that I learned that judging someone, it's not fair.
Yes.
It's not okay.
And the same way you judge others, expect others to judge
you.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that was my payback time, and I really got paid.
I got paid well.
I got paid salaries. So to wrap everything up, guys.
Okay. You want to wrap it up? Before we wrap it up. Let me say for the boy child. We do many mistakes. Like finding where to invest. I think that's also a lesson learned. We tend to spend much on the other gender and we forget about ourselves. You find a boy treating a girl very well until he forgets about himself. Huwezi hata jinunulia ile kitu ingine na you spend on the other side. So at least, and you will come to realize you are wasting your money at that point when you will be disappointed.
That I think is called misplaced priorities.
Yes.
Like you put something that are of less importance first.
Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm a victim of this.
Self-love.
Yes, love yourself, treat yourself. Come on, if you have that money, it is not a must to treat your girl or somebody. At least have that, value yourself first, love yourself, and when you love yourself, you will automatically love others.
Yeah, because you can't give something that you don't have.
Yes.
You must first of all love yourself, prioritize yourself first. That's when you can find the next person easy.
Unaweza pata kuna kijana, kuna mvulana ananunulia dem dress every week na yeye kuna longi moja ya black. Ajipendi. So friends, hapo nyuma I misplaced my priority. Pia nilikuwa na invest kule kingine. But now it's a lesson learned. Sai mimi najipenda.
Sai you can't do that.
I can do it.
It's long gone.
I can do it. At least girl child ni mtu nataka. So don't do it to that extent of starting to suffer. Or you deny yourself to give out.
You give too much.
You don't give
such
too
that you don't even have anything.
You don't. Yes.
Even God wants us to give Him only a 10th. Only one of it. The rest, the 9%, ni yako. Yeah. So for boy child, let's stop spending where it's not necessary. Yes. Let's invest in friendship. Good friendship.
Because for the youths, you can get connected easily on how to get a job by your friends. So at least when you invest in your friendship, invest in your family. Yes, invest in your family. Number one support is your family. So at least you can invest in your family. Your happiness should come when you see your family proceeding, succeeding. Yes.
True. Yeah. And my last point, guys, my last take home, always be intentional in everything that you are doing. Yeah. Focus on what's important, and that will take you a long way. Yes. Be intentional, have self-control, and have your own principles to guide you through. Yeah. So we have come to the end of the video, guys. Yeah, I hope you've picked one or two things from the video, and I'm so grateful for you tuning in and watching till the end. So guys, till next time.
Bye.
Bye.
At least make sure you continue subscribing, follow. We want to know your comments.
Yeah, guys, don't forget to leave your comment. And we wanted to do a Q&A. So you can leave your questions so that we can answer them.
Yes.
Yeah. we really value your comments, and we are really waiting for that feedback.
Yes.
Yeah, don't forget to ask any question.
And remember, we always love you.
Yeah, we love you a lot. We love you, and we really talk about you guys. So until next time, bye.